This is Neil with Tint Masters here at WindowEffects. I'm going to show you how to do probably the hardest back window on a truck that you'll ever do on this 2003 model F-250. Really tricky to get it on there without a light gap. So I'm going to show you how to do that without a light gap, or minimal light gap. So first thing we're gonna do is clean the window. And the trick is to cut it out bigger. So we got Johnson's Ceramic 5. All right, so now if you use the plotter on this, it's definitely gonna have a light gap because the plotter does not cut this out perfect. Nobody can. So if you got a customer and you wanna do the best work, and then not see a light gap on the bottom, you have to hand cut these windows. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our factory edge on this front side right here. So I'm lining this up and go to the meta glasses. Actually, I should have flipped this film around, so I'm gonna have to hand cut this side. But that's okay. What I can do is, I'm gonna show you how to do it with a marker anyways. We'll just marker this whole window. So since my factory edge is on the bottom, that's, I guess, what I'll do. Use my factory edge. Actually, there's a little nip on the bottom. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to just marker this whole thing. So I'll just show you how to do it that way, and then I'll cut a factory edge there. So getting a silver metallic Sharpie. And so, but I'm gonna make sure I use on that part right there. I got my pinky, this finger in front, so I'm kind of holding the film down with this finger. Okay, you don't want to ram it in that corner. So I kind of trace the whole window out, but I'm gonna turn that into a factory edge. I'm gonna hold the film so I don't crinkle it when I hop down like that. We're gonna go over to the trim glass over here. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to make a factory edge right here by using this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. AJ, you're going to want to come over here on this side where you can see. I'm going to give me a little gap right there. And now this is going to be my perfect straight edge. So when I put it in the truck, I'm going to line that up. I'm not going to cut the rest. So then for the rest of it, what I want to do is I want to cut it a little bit bigger than the whole window. So if you can see how much I'm making that bigger, it's just a little bit bigger because I want to hand cut this out. Now, probably on that bottom, what I'm going to do too, actually I won't be able to make a double straight edge. I'd have to use like a T thing. So we're just going to hand cut this. I'm also gonna cut the bottom. But if you notice, I got it like 1/8 of an inch gap the whole way bigger than that line. All right. I'm gonna install it by dropping in, so I want the bottom at the top. Go ahead and start my thing right there. So I think a part of that video stopped. Alright, so I'm going to droop it in one hand right there and climb through the truck. So, I don't know if my meta glasses went off and I missed that section, but, you know, what I did here is scrubbed it around it with the toothbrush, and then I ran a thin bead of this around there, but it's already running. I don't want to really wet the window because I wet my film. Alright, but I do want to get this back in there and line up my factory edge on the right. So I know my film is going to be bigger over here, and I want it to be bigger on the whole window. All right, so my factory edge, which I cut straight, wants to be lined up perfect, so there's no light gap right there. And notice that bottom I cut straight, but then there's a lip right here that I'm going to knock out. So right now is perfect. I got no gap. I want to get all my water out on this side. I want to keep it away from the glue. So every time I hit that side too, what you're going to want to do is have like a wet towel, because every time you hit that glue, you're going to get glue on your squeegee. So right here, it's going to be hard to squeegee this down because it's going to keep popping up. So notice that glue gets that to stick. And with this bottom cut, here's the secret. I'm going to make sure I have a good clean blade. I want to barely put that blade out, like barely, like that. Look how close that blade is out. I'm going to start right there and stab it down in at this angle. Okay, and that cuts that out without it slipping up. I'm going to pull that off. All right, I'm going to get another fresh blade. All right, now doing this top, I can't do it this way because this piece is going to keep popping up right there. So I can tuck this one all the way up in there, I'm going to do a little split right on this piece right there. So now I can tuck that up in there for a little relief cut, as if you were doing vinyl. All right. Now I'm going to push this top up to get this glue out of here. Remember, I wipe it off every time because I get glue all over my thing. All right, look how big it is. It's like a little 1/8 of an inch the whole way around. So now that bottom is and the top is perfect, now I'm going to address this section right here and work my cut up. So now this is where you're going to want to use a little triangle tool right here. So if I get this here, I'm going to push this into the edge, and that glue is going to hold it. See how that glue holds the dirt from coming in, and it holds it into that seal so you can make a smooth cut. So it holds it right up against that edge. I don't want to leave that alone right there, because in my experience, you try to push this and that piece is going to mess with this right here. So I'm going to stop my cut all the way up in there. So I'm working just that tip in there really good. And now again, I'm going to come up the window. So I'm putting that out a little sliver. I'm going to keep this flat to the window here. So I'm going to work it down in that corner. And now I'm going to stab it in there and work it up. And I'm going in there so it's not creating a light gap in there. And now my relief cut should be right there, and then I want to stop. Okay. Right there. There's not a single light gap on that window. That is the hardest window to do on a truck, and that thing came out perfect. All right, AJ, ready for a closure on the video. So with that little relief cut right there, there's not a light gap on there anywhere. Perfect. Ain't nobody doing a window better than that. That's 15 years of experience.
Am I recording from inside or outside?
No, from right back outside. All right, so to wrap up the video, again, that's 15 years of experience how to tint that window perfectly with no light gap. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow us, look at us on Instagram at WindowEffects, and then follow our YouTube channel. But man, you ain't gonna see any better than that. So if you guys have any other videos you wanna see, let us know. But again, that's the hardest quarter window or back window you're gonna do on any truck, and that's how you do it like a true professional. Thanks.